that meme coins have a special place in the hearts of many, and Don't Coin is no exception. So before we jump on to our AMA session, I want you to remind that this AMA session is divided into two segments. And the first one is all the introductory questions, which I'm going to ask you, and it would be all exploring the project's background, its vision, and its goals. The second segment would be Twitter questions, which will be pre-selected, and whoever's asked the question, stay tuned to get all your answers. But first, I would like to know more about our guest today, a little bit more. Victor, welcome to our AMA. Could you please introduce yourself and what is your role as in Don't Project?
Yeah, sure. So everyone, my name is Victor. So I am currently the co-head of marketing and strategy partnerships for Don't, and for the group has a few other projects going on. So this is my role within within the whole company organization. I'm a former investment banker. I worked for 10 years at the trading floor of one of the leading US investment banks here in London. And since 2020, I have been full-time in crypto. At the moment, what we're trying to do is really position great projects for the upcoming bull run, and Don't is the newest thing we're trying to offer to the public.
Okay, that's very impressive. Let's move on with our questions. And thanks for introducing yourself. To kick things off, let's talk about the basics. We know that Don't is making waves in the meme coin space, but what exactly is Don't all about? What are you solving in this market?
So the main idea behind Don't is to create a meme coin community that is very much in line with what crypto has to be. Protect crypto, kind of say don't to scammers, to bad politicians that are really influencing the crypto space badly, and to those that are trying to ruin crypto in general. The more we go on, the more we see people that are against crypto, people that are trying to centralize it too much. A ton of scam projects, a ton of new companies and VCs out there that are trying to like really manipulate the market. We're against all of that, and we're trying to protect it with the community of Don't.
That's excellent. It gives a brief understanding of the market in itself, and moving on to the token itself. Every project has its own token economic model, and I'm sure our audience would love to know more about the Don't tokenomics. Can you please tell us more about the tokenomics and what are the utilities of your token?
Yeah, sure. So the Don't token has 1 billion tokens circulating supply. It is, tokenomics is very simple. 10% of the circulation is going to be locked for liquidity. 30% is going to be distributed for marketing. Obviously, we're using Don't, 30% of the supply for giveaways, for marketing purposes, for partnerships, all of that. And 60% will be with the community. So, a very, very central, very decentralized project, simple, transparent, fair tokenomics out there.
That's amazing. It gives a very brief understanding of the tokenomics and their utilities. So moving ahead, security and privacies have been a hot topic in the crypto world. What measures does Don't take to continually enhance the privacy and security of its core products?
Well, we've obviously implemented the Don't token on the Solana blockchain, which is very, very key for us. We're doing all the necessary audits. We're doing all the necessary due diligence work. What we've done is we're using Solana. It is a very dependable, very secure blockchain. And we're offering everything to our community through our trusted partners, be it when it comes to the DEX partner that we're going to use, be it to the CEX partners that we're going to launch on in the future with. We're just working only with people that we trust and that are tried and tested in the community.
Yeah, that's amazing. And before we move ahead in our with our next question, I would like everybody, all the audience, to just go and follow Don't Coin on their social media links, and please don't forget to follow and join them on their socials. And that's amazing. I hope all the listeners are able to understand Don't better after Victor's answer. Let's move ahead and make sure to that. Can you share a little bit more about the team behind Don't Network?
I mean, again, it's a very decentralized project. Obviously, we have the founding team. We've developed the coin. Most of us are either traders, foreign bankers, people that are quite successful in the crypto space or the finance space in general. It's just people that want to give back to the community. Again, a very decentralized team. So the team itself isn't at the core of the project because once we launch it out there, most of it is going to be with the community.
Yeah, so the team sounds very promising, and also that it's a great team to work with. A strong and experienced team is always indicator of project potential. And yeah, the roadmap is often a glimpse into the future of a project. So, what are the milestones Don't is taking or aiming for the next coming year? Please walk us through all the development roadmap of Don't. What can investors expect in 2024 from Don't?
So, for the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a very extensive marketing campaign. The Don't mini game is out today. You can all check this out in the link on our socials. It's a very exciting, cool little game where you can earn Don't coins while playing and tapping on it. It's I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Just check the game. It's really, really cool. So in the next couple of weeks, we're going to really ramp up the marketing campaign, and when we get to about middle of August, towards the 17th, 18th, 20th, around there somewhere, we're going to launch Don't on the decentralized exchange. We're going to be using Radium, because we've been using them for quite a while. We have a great relationship with them, and then you can expect late August to early September for the coin to be launched on a centralized exchange. We already have deals done with very, very good exchanges, so we can deploy Don't on the centralized exchanges out there.
Yeah, so wow, it looks like 2024 is going to be a big year for Don't. Investors must be excited about what's on the horizon. Thank you, Victor, for answering all the questions from my side, and that's so informative. And for our community, I hope audience loved the engagement with all the answers.
Mhm.
Thanks again for all those insights. Now let's switch gears to the Twitter questions. These questions are directly from the Twitter community, and they've asked some great ones. So every project has its strengths and challenges. So the first question is, what is the strongest advantage that you think will make the team lead the market? Otherwise, what is the weakness do you have, and what are the plans to overcome them?
So there's a couple of things in play here. So one of the strongest advantages that we have is again that we're kind of going back to how crypto was in the beginning. Very decentralized, fun at the same time. To make money with it. One of the main weaknesses, I don't think I don't think we have weaknesses, but we have challenges to overcome. you know one of them is how meme coins are perceived. Meme coins right now, they're pretty much useless for everyone, or people kind of don't have trust because all of the rug pulls that happen. What we're doing is just we're making a dependable project that is really easy to access, and at the same time has a great team and a great philosophy, and really pushes for a narrative that is great for the crypto community, which makes it easy to adopt and really easy to get behind.
All right. Every meme token has its unique spin. So moving on to the second question, it's what distinguishes Don't from the other meme tokens when it comes to its mission and core values.
Again, as I said, we're just going back to what when crypto was great. We're trying to make crypto great again. We're opposing scammers. We're opposing projects that are fake. We're opposing VCs and investors that are, trying to take advantage of people. This is kind of it for us. What distinguishes us is we're back to where crypto was great, and we're doing everything that made crypto such a great investment for everyone.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And what are the key milestones and roadmap initiatives Don't Coin aims to achieve in the next 12 months to solidify its presence in the meme coin market?
So, as I said, main key points for us at the moment are strategic partnerships. We're partnering with very interesting projects moving down the line. Obviously, we're going to distribute them throughout the next 12 months, so they make sense for the community. We just launched our Telegram game where people can play to earn Don't coins, very, very easily. We have the decentralized exchange. We got the DEX deployment and listing coming up very soon, and then we have a bunch of centralized exchange listings planned throughout the year where people are going to take advantage of the trading. We can leverage, obviously, when you go to a centralized exchange, the leverage trading and stuff like that. Again, it's a very sustainable plan for the next 12 months where people will be able to make money through holding, not just through selling or trading.
Okay, so as we all know, the community is the key to the crypto world. How does Don't Coin plan to engage and educate its community? What initiatives will be implemented to encourage active participation and contribution from the community members in the long term?
Predominantly what we're going to do is we're going to keep things fun for everyone. Again, the game, we're doing a lot for, a lot of contests for memes and like for various other stuff. We're just going to engage the community in the old fashioned way in crypto, where everyone is having fun while they're making money.
Yeah. And finally, a question that's on everybody's mind: how does Don't intend to address issues related to political interference and unfavorable regulations in the crypto space?
So the regulations in the crypto space is a very interesting question, which I normally answer this way. Regulations really depend on the jurisdiction where you're at and the exchange you're using. Decentralized wallets are very good for this because you can pretty much use them anywhere. Centralized exchanges, again, they bear the entire, all the responsibility when it comes to regulatory, like regulations, policies, etc., lies with them. So you have to be very careful what exchanges you're using. I'll give you an example. In the UK, where I'm based in London, I can use a very limited amount of exchanges. So, I can use Binance, I can use Crypto.com, I can use Coinbase. Most of those exchanges are very limited in terms of trading capabilities. On the other side, they're very secure because, they're regulated. When you're in Asia, you can use a lot more of those. In North America, you can barely use any exchange. So, you really have to do your research on, what which exchange you're using and which exchange you're putting your money with. When it comes to political interference, to be fair, we're, there can't be any political interference when it comes to a project like ours. First, it's a meme token. Second of all, we have decided, we've already pledged our allegiance with Donald Trump and with the support of his campaign. Especially Joe Biden dropped out. It further reinforces, we've chosen the winning side. So everyone that joins us will just, continue to win.
Yeah. Thanks, Victor, for answering all the questions. It was really a very, very great session. And so before we wrap things up, do you have any closing remarks?
Just want to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you very much for your support. Everyone's reaction, like an initial support, has been amazing. Play the game, earn your Don't tokens. Stay tuned for all of our announcements because there's going to be a ton of giveaways. There's going to be a ton of other stuff, coming out on our end. So yeah, thank you very much. Keep following us, and let's make
Yeah.
some money.
Thank you again for choosing Crypto SpaceX. And guys, don't forget to join, don't follow and don't coin on their social media for more updates. Take care and best of luck for the whole team. That was a great end to the live to the session. It was great to have everyone running, and thank you so much, Don't Coin, for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.